Hi, I'm Fat Boy. I did something stupid. So, you're probably wondering what it is. I guess I'll just tell you. But first, and first of all, we got to do it. Yo, back it. Gotta pack this good old whip back here. About a pinch left. Oh yeah. Damn it, it's less than a pinch. It's even less than a pinch now. About a pinch. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think that's my last can. So you're probably wondering, and I'll tell you. Yesterday, Sunday, about almost 7 o'clock, at work, I, actually, I was, at work, and we had this conveyor belt. It comes up 25 foot off the ground, and since I was the strongest, smallest person that works there, well, I was the strongest one and youngest, I had to climb up there because tires jammed up, so I had to run up, literally crawl up there. And, as I was climbing, I'm scared of heights, so I start freaking out up there. I start throwing tires as fast as I can to get down, and I get to the last one. There's only one left, and that's fixing to go up the belt to begin with. And I freak out, so I'm sitting there. I grab this bar on top of it on the conveyor belt above my head, and I literally launch myself down as fast as I can. Kept scooting and pulling and all that, and I finally get to the bottom, and I'm sitting there. I was like freaking the fuck out. And I'm sitting there, and we have this desk in the back. And I look down. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to catch my breath, calm down, chill out for a bit. And I look down, and I actually still have the pencil right here. And, I look down, and all of a sudden, I see this, right here. All over my pant, like, right on the knee. I'm like, the fuck is that from? And I, look down at my leg, and I pull up my pant leg, and I looked at it. I literally ripped a chunk. It was hanging on by, like, maybe not even half, maybe like 3/4 of an inch left. And the wound is about, I'm gonna say about 1.25 inches. No, a little bit less than that. Maybe 3/4 of an inch wide and about that long. And my leg's just bleeding. And I show my supervisor because I don't know what the hell to do. I'm bleeding. I'm supposed to report any injuries to my supervisor. And that's what I did. He was like, oh yeah, you gotta go to the nurse's station. I was like, alright. So I walked over there because, he didn't have his little golf cart to take me up there. And I walk in, I was like, yeah, I busted my knee. And she was like, oh, can I see? I pull up my pant leg. She's like, yeah, you're gonna have to go out. I'm like, out where? And she's like, you're gonna have to get stitches. I'm like, huh? along with the fear of heights, I'm also scared of needles. And, the thought of needles being poked into my skin to sew it up. Oh, I mean, yeah, it's not like a tattoo, because, a tattoo just puts ink in the top layer of skin. No, this guy went through, like, maybe 2-3 layers of skin. Oh boy, it hurt like hell. So, she sat there and asked me a shit ton of questions, how I did it, and I told her. And so then finally, my, what? Nope. But, so, she's like, I'm gonna call the security guards up here, and they're gonna take you to the hospital. I'm like, I don't like this one bit. Because, scared needles, and I was freaking out already, because, I was just 25 foot up in the air. You're, like, probably thinking, oh, that's not that high, you're more than 25 feet off the ground right now. Yeah, but it's completely different when it's, saying maybe this wide. It was a little bit wider than me. And, like, that much space from the top of my head, from the thing, on my hands and knees. And sitting there throwing them tires like crazy. And, shit. What was that? So, she wrapped it in this, like, really loose, crappy bandage. And it sucked ass. It slid down. If you want pictures, I have them on Facebook. And I got them on my phone, too, so, I can just show you, I guess. Camera, nope. They're on Snapchat. Here they are. So, this is what it looked like. You can see right there, that's the, where, like, it didn't rip my jeans, which is weird. And then, this is what it looks like now, still. I got like 6 to 7 stitches. And we got to the hospital after she wrapped it. Security guard came, got me. We went to the hospital. And I like registered or whatever. And I sat there for literally 2 hours in the waiting room. Yeah. And then 2 hours in the back to get 6 stitches. But on the way to the hospital, I was freaking out to begin with. And, so I take my phone out, I call my best friend, and he drove up to the hospital with me there to meet me. There's a little bullet spot. But, so he gets there, we're sitting in the waiting room, he waits with me, then he goes back to the room with me, and we're just sitting there, and nurse comes in, she puts a little finger thingy on me, then she puts the cuff on, the one arm puffy thingy on me, and I'm sitting there. I left my lunchbox, my hat, my glasses, my phone charger, all at work. So I had no phone charger. My phone was charged when I left. It was almost dead by the time we left. The hospital. And then, I sitting there you know, my legs sitting there all propped up, and you know, I'm starting to feel it. Then my adrenaline went down, and I could feel it. It was like, oh my god. Worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Besides falling out of a window. It's another story time. And so then we get back in the room, and the doctor comes in. He was like, "All right, so we're gonna take a look at it." So he took off the bandage that the nurse put on there, the hospital, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna need stitches." I was like, "Oh fuck." And so rule here at the house is that we have a language jar. We have to put a quarter in every time we cuss. So right now I'm like at like $2, and well, she don't count. So yeah, so I got $1 right there. We're good. And Casey's mom comes up there, and we're in my room, sitting there, we're talking, whatever. And then he comes in with the stuff, and he goes to numb my leg. He fucking had a syringe, about that long, about that big, about that wide, long, circular. Excuse me. And he started sticking me. He stuck it in. I was like, fuck. And he's like, not in front of his mom. Talking about in front of Casey's mom. The doctor was. And he's just going, sticking, squeezing. And every time, fuck. God, fuck. And then I was like, God damn it. Because he stuck it, and then all of a sudden he started sticking it. I didn't feel it. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then, he puts wet gauze on it, to, I guess, stop the bleeding as much. And all of a sudden, he comes in, and he starts doing it. I'm like, I'm not watching. I'm sitting on my phone like this, laying on the bed on my side, on my leg, my knee facing up. Oh, by the way, it's my right knee. This one. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So he starts doing it. I can't feel it. And it feels like, when when I was little, I'd stick safety pins to my skin, like my fingers and my hands. That's what it felt like. I'm like, this is weird. He's going straight through skin and I can't feel it. And Casey's mom, she's like, oh. I'm like, God, this woman's gonna be the death of me. And then Casey, he gets up and leaves. And he stuck me one good time, and I was like, fuck! I jumped. He's like, whoa, calm down there. So I calmed down, and he was getting it done, and I didn't notice it. And then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, that one keeps slipping out. I'm like, oh, what? And then one of them wouldn't go through. I'm like, oh God. So finally, he got it through, and he did it. And he pulled like 4 or 5 leg hairs out. I'm like, ow, God, I felt that. What'd you feel? Like, pulled a leg hair. He just starts laughing. For me wearing jeans so much, my calves are like almost bare. It looks like I shaved them like 3 days ago. But I mean, the hair's slowly coming back. It's warming up, so I'm starting to wear shorts a little bit more. And so he does it, and we're done. And then he goes to do the he gets done. He puts gauze and shit on it. I still can't feel it. I didn't feel it until 6 o'clock this morning. and I could not fucking sleep. I did not sleep from 6 until maybe 10:30. And I woke up at 11:14 because a prior engagement. God. So, he gets it done, you know, whatever. We go home. Well, security guard has to come back up. He picks my ass up. Midnight. So everybody I worked with already left. And nighttime shift was in there. And, on my line, this woman comes up. She's like, "Oh, I was wondering whose stuff that was." I was like, "Yeah, that's mine. I had to go to the hospital. I got stitches." And then I go up to the nurse's office at work, and she's like, "You're gonna have to go tomorrow, get a drug screening and a alcohol test." Like, yes, ma'am. So I get up at 11, 6 o'clock, take some ibuprofen because my fucking knee is killing me. Take them, and I go back to sleep. You know, my leg completely quit hurting, so I go to sleep. Sleep from 10 to like 45 minutes-ish. And I'm waking up from 2 calls. Woke up to a call, and I was dreaming. I was trying to answer my phone, but it wouldn't answer. And, I was like, what the hell? When somebody calls me, it's the General Lee, a Dixie horn, you know. I can't do it because even though I am so talented with voices and noises, that's the one thing I cannot do. I'm gonna try to keep this under 20 minutes. And, I go take the drug test. We wait another 2 hours in the clinic's office. Fill out a bunch of papers. And we do that. And then, I take the breathalyzer's test, passed it. Papers right here, actually. Painted. Says, diagnostics passed. Time of test, 17:20. Result, 0.000% BAC, blood alcohol content. And, you know, I had to write my name on it, and I had to sign it. So, yeah, I passed that pretty well. And, you know, I did all that, and so we're all good. But when I left the clinic, they had to send my drug test off to a lab. My knee starts hurting, so I take 3 ibuprofen again. And here we are a couple hours later, still can't feel it. I mean, I can feel it a little bit, but nothing too major, nothing too serious. It hasn't bled, I haven't popped any, so we're all good with that. And so that's how I got stitches. First time getting stitches that didn't feel a thing, and I don't want them again. And, yeah, so, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. You don't have to comment. I just want subscribers. 150, I'll do a full can of Skullberry. There, I said it. Thank y'all for watching. All that mumbo jumbo. Keep calm, y'all. Hit! And, catch y'all later.